Hello everyone, welcome to episode 5 of the Digimon RE 20th series, and happy Halloween to anyone who's watching this, though I think by the time this gets posted, it'll be a bit after Halloween. But, when this was made, it was Halloween. I just dated this video horribly, but that's fine. Let's get on to what has happened right now. Let's look at what's going on with the Digis. So there we go. Let's wake them up, actually. One cool part about the Pendulum 20th is you can easily sit down and wake them up. There's no such thing as sleep disturbances on this device, so it's very cool. So we got two awesome Digimon here. I forget the name of this one. But, if anyone's watched Adventure, it's the third evolution for the Gomon Online, which, you know, he has the hammer and everything. He's like, whoa, whatever, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like, it starts with Z, or it starts with a Z or something like that. But, I love him. He looks really cool. Love his animations. I do love how the whole Gomon Online does just kind of have this cool, like, evolution path. Though I don't think the final evolution's as fancy. I forget what happened at the final. But, there we go. We're currently doing pretty well on this guy, overall. Their battles have already been done today. Also, the other Digimon have evolved, too. These guys just evolved not too long ago. So, they kind of followed a little bit behind on them. But, overall, we now have Arrow Digimon here. I do actually know the name of this one. It is a very simple sprite evolution, as you can tell. They just added wings to him. Doesn't matter, though. I still love him. I love Arrow Digimon. I don't know, I love the whole Digimon line. It's like one of my favorites. It is such a cool evolution tree to me. And just because I'm just such a big old fan of the V-Tamer manga, it's just one of those things where it's like, I love them. It doesn't matter. I love them. So I'm hoping this team, at least on the silver-blue side, I don't think silver-black has that much of a chance or whatever, but I think the silver-blue has a decent chance of going through the tournament. So I think one day we'll probably sit down and record me, or I'll record myself going through the tournament and see how well that works out. Or not, I don't know. It's one of those weirder things, I don't know, it's hard to say. I've been back and forth, I don't know. I might make the tournament like a live stream thing or something like that, and see if anyone wants to join in on me going through it. That or I might wait for the tournament, I don't know. I'm back and forth on it, because I would like to touch upon it. But I also know a lot of those later evolutions are actually pretty hardcore. And considering the only one we have that'd be much power is Ult for our Digimon over here. I don't know if it would be a smart idea for me to tackle that whole fun yet. I could sit down and do a Copymon and give him some assistance with like with a Magnamon or whatever. But still, I don't know. That's like one of those weirder ones where it's like, I don't know if I have enough power to sit down and go through that whole tournament. We can use this guy, though. We'll probably use this guy for a lot of the beginning stuff, and then we'll use him for, like, later stuff. That's probably the plan. He's one Copymon, and just let them have the ultra-powerfulness to him or whatever. I don't know, it's hard to say. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if the strength requirement's just there yet or not. Like I said, we haven't really sat down and explored a lot of, like, super strong ones. And this will be our first, like, decently strong one. That's why I'm back and forth on it, if I actually want to sit down and see if I can go through the tournament or not. On the other side, we do have these wonderful, wonderful Digis as well, which will wake them up. What was it? We have Mega Kabuterimon, or Ultra, or whatever. Kabuterimon. Something like that. I don't know. It's Kabuterimon with an extra little part to him. Pretty cool, though. I love his design. I love how he's much more of a bug-type character, because he now has, like, whole, like, shell to him, like a June bug and stuff like that, like a beetle. Overall, pretty cool. Love him. And then over here, we have, what was it? Mammothmon, which is really cool. I love Mammothmon as well. I think this, like, that was probably one of my favorite evolution cycles on the, on the Nightmare Soldier, is, the whole, like, elephant line they kind of went with here. I think the only thing I would change is swapping out the champion for another elephant stage. I don't know, I feel like there should be a nice champion elephant, because, like, the whole majority of the evolution already is pretty much elephant-based, except for the baby stages. But still, you can say that they kind of work in the sense, because it's all about the dreamscape and stuff like that. And those earlier stages are about, like, a little flame catching on, and then all of a sudden, like, he becomes the Tapirmon, which still, like, is a floating creature that's, like, still, like, made of, like, a sort of gas and stuff like that, I think. I don't know. It's still very cool to me. I just kind of wish they'd had to change the champion stage of it. But overall, still love this evolution line, and then the next episode, or not next episode, probably a bit later on, because these are the later ones. These do evolve a bit later than the main guys, but we will have him evolve into a cool one as well. As you know, we are just going through the positive path currently for the first set of Digis here. And I think in the next run, I'll probably do some progressing and look into cool pathways of that. I don't know which progressing path I'll take yet. I'm kind of back and forth, because, like, I was tempted to maybe try doing, like, get an Omegamon, so that I could actually go through the tournament, which is what I probably might do, because if you do the Omegamon, you can sit down and go through, like, a decent chunk of the tournament, and then we'd be able to get through, like, one of the other eggs and stuff like that. So, it's one of those, like, tempting things where it's like, that's really cool, mess around with that whole concept there. So it's like, I want that. That's a pretty cool idea. So, overall, they're doing pretty well, though. We got some solid backing to them. But I figured, while we're here, let's do a tag team fight, because why not? Nothing much going on in today's episode. I'll do next. As you all know, I probably just spammed the beginning trial thing a bunch of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I just hit the table. Is this okay? I didn't hit it hard. I mainly hit my finger against the thing, but I was more worried about this. But there you go. There's a cool Digi battle. It's exciting. When they are at their final stages, I'll do a connection battle, though, because I figure that'd be a fun little thing. Do a bit of a connection fight and be, like, amazed at what they can fight. But there you go. First little battle on this one. These guys are pretty much almost done with their first evolution path here. So we're about to be done with our first cycle of Digimon on the Pendulum 20th here. But that does not matter much, because this device is filled with eggs. Like, seriously. There is a lot of stuff to do on this device. What is it? I need to look at the egg unlock requirements for this thing, because it's been a while since I've done it, but there's the completion of the tournament, which that does unlock you an egg on single and tag. I think we go through the single tournament. I might try doing that, because at least with this device, we should be able to go through the singles. Same with this one, maybe. I don't know if we can or not, because these are... Kabuterimon will at least be strong enough at some point to go through the whole tournament himself. I'm worried about Mammothmon, because I don't think he's a super strong one from the original, like, Nightmare Buster, or the Nightmare Soldiers, or whatever. So, that one is kind of worrisome. I don't know if I'll be able to get far enough with this one. But we should... I'm going to at least try to go through the single tournament with the with this one and this one. And we're going to hope that we can go through it and complete it once they do get to their full evolution. And be a fun little long video, I guess I should say. I don't know if it'd let me do that long of a video. I have to think about that. Maybe it has to be put into parts, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they do, like, part 1 and then part 2 of it. I don't know. How would you guys want it? I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like... I do want to show off going through the whole tournament, but it's like... Would people really be interested in that? Do people just want me to do, like, in a live stream format? I don't know if many people would be interested in me live streaming a whole... Me going through Digimon stuff. I might just put it as, like, a side episode or something like that. Like, not a main... Or no, maybe we'll keep it as a main one, I don't know. be a fun thing to go through, though. Try going through the tournaments and seeing how well that works out for us. So hopefully we can do that. And that'll probably be the one time I recorded the tournaments, like, just completely through, is just, like, doing them once. We only have to go through them once, and then after that, we don't really have to deal with them again. So I will at least show off the single. Tag, I know I do actually need better Digimon for. From, like, what I remember from, past runs, Tag does actually get some extremely powerful Digimon towards the end. The single also gets some powerful ones, but, like, you have a way better chance against those guys than, I say, the later main tournament stuff. And you can also accidentally kill your Digimon while doing the whole tournament. So that's why I'm waiting for them to get to their final stage, because we'll just go straight through with the single. And then I'm probably going to wait on Tag, because, like I said, Tag just has some Digimon things that I just don't think I can handle properly just yet. So, even single I'm kind of back and forth on, because I don't know if I should go through it. I might wait till we do have some better, powerful Digimon. Because currently, with Alt Force being probably one of our better ones, that doesn't really give much of a typing advantage, because I don't think I'd really diversified them. Yeah, let's see. The pendulums do actually have typing advantages, by the way. So, here, let's go through this. So, I think on Arrow Vidramon, he is a vaccine. And on this side, he's also a vaccine, isn't he? Yeah, okay. So, this probably wasn't the best move for my first run, but I did want to do a positive area first. So, okay, we won't probably go to the tag team tournaments just yet. I need some variety on my team. That's actually kind of a big issue. There is typing advantages in Digimon. I kind of forget how it works, but there is whole typing advantages to them. And these guys can't Jogress. That's kind of interesting. They still are able to battle, though. But yeah, so our Jogressing ability will be kind of in a weird state, but or not Jogressing ability, our battle. So we're not going to do the tournaments just yet with these guys. I've been back and forth on that. Sorry for being weird about this. But won't go through the tournaments just yet. So that means we'll go through our final evolutions, chill with the dudes for a day, and I'm going to hold off to get, like, a, what was it, special egg or something like that. Or whatever, death egg or something like that. I don't know. I like when they reincarnate into whatever being. It's just one of those things where it's like, I kind of prefer that. You only have to keep them alive for 2 days for that to happen anyway. So we'll just keep them alive for a little bit and then move on. So maybe I'll try. I don't know. I probably should stop talking. Y'all are probably like, oh my god, dude. Just think about whatever. And I don't know. And I'm like, do I want to do this or should I not? And I'm like, I don't know. Sorry for being really indecisive. But, that's pretty much it for this little segment of today's little episode here. Our Digis have evolved. We are now just going to take good care of them to get them to their final stage. So, pretty much just take good care of them, and that's pretty much it. These guys will be going towards the final evolutions. Dun, 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 dun. I'm excited about it. Dumb excitement for me. And then after that, we'll be probably going through some experimental ones. I don't know. It's one of those weird pathways after this. Because we still have some other positive pathways we can take. But I'm not going to do another positive pathway, probably. I do actually want to start messing around with the negatives and start getting into Jogressing. So, that'd be the future pathways. But for right now, let's go over to the next segment, where we look at other people's wonderful, wonderful Digimon runs currently. Because as you know, if you tag me or send me a photo of your Digimon 20th or version R run currently, I will show it on this wonderful video series. Well, maybe not wonderful in your opinion, but it's wonderful to me. So, we'll get to that and start showing off the wonderful people's Digimons. And that's pretty much it with this little part, so time to move on over. Woo! Okay, welcome back to another little fun segment of looking at other people's 20th runs currently. So, first up, we got Wario's Digifarm. So we gotta look at his Wigimons. So let's look at them Wiggies. Or, I don't know if I said that right, but let's look at what he has going on in his current 20th run. So, first up, he sent me a wonderful picture of a Leomon on his custom DM20th device. And I say custom because if you look at the buttons, he swapped them out with a green set of buttons. And he also changed the background of his brick device to the Tamagotchi background, which I think is it's either Gen 1 or Gen 2 background. Didn't know if those fit in there. That's kind of cool. That is a very interesting thing. I might actually do that myself one day. Probably with a different Tamagotchi background, though, because there's later Tamagotchi backgrounds that are really cool, in my opinion. But that one does look really cool there. Love the whole customized device, and that is one awesome-looking Leomon there. But, of course, sadly, like most Leomons in the world, they get brutally murdered. So, as you see in his next picture here, we are having to start over again with the beginning of the egg. So, hopefully, the next wonderful Wigimon lives on, and hopefully you were enjoying the new phone, because as you saw in the previous one, he broke his old phone and had to get a new one, which is kind of a pain. I know how it works. Man, sitting in a Verizon store or any of the mobile phone stores is a nightmare, so sorry for that pain, man. And hopefully this Wigimon run for you goes really well on your wonderfully customized brick device here. I need to do this myself one day. I always keep thinking about it. Especially because the DM20th bricks are very common, so you might as well grab them up while they're still, like, super available. I still need to grab one more for my set, because I need to get the one that has the Digimon Coronamon on it. That was one of the few devices that I need to grab at some point. I own the rest of the versions, though, surprisingly enough. So, one day we'll grab that wonderful device. And thank you, Wario's Digifarm. For those wondering, he is on Instagram and YouTube. So I'll tag both of his wonderful accounts down below. Or not tag, leave a link to where you can find him. He's on multiple platforms, so make sure to just go check him out after this. He's a really awesome dude, and he makes a lot of Digimon content. So enjoy his crest of comedy, as he says. Let's move on to the next picture, which is our final one of the day. It is Digimon1390. As you know, he's the one who submitted some previous pictures before. On his wonderful Pendulum 20th run, he is running a Beelzebubon, a Wave 2 Pendulum. And as you see there, his Digimon are now champions. I forget what the names of these Digimon are. We will actually see these Digimon, or at least see the, the one on the left, we'll see him. We won't see the one on the right, I think. I forget if we will or not. I don't think we will, because, his last picture of the run was something different, from what I remember, because he had, I think he was running one of the special eggs. So, yeah, we probably won't see that wonderful Digimon. Sadly. Maybe one day, if I'm lucky enough, I'll see if I can get a hold of a Wave 2 device. But for right now, we can enjoy Digidan1390's awesome run of his Pendulum 20th device here. So, thank you, Digidan1390, for showing off your wonderful device. And make sure to go check him out on his Instagram page. I will put a link down below, and make sure to go look at his awesome Digimon content. He posts a lot of Digimon pictures as well. So, that is pretty much it with this little segment here for today. If you want to join in on this segment, just send me your pictures. You could either DM me to send the picture, or if you want, you can just tag me on one of my social media platforms. I'm okay with either or. It's up to y'all, I say. But, thank y'all for watching, and see y'all later. Bye-bye-bye.